Hello, Lewis Magic Movie Reviews here, and today I give you my review of Mean Girls. So Mean Girls is directed by Mark Waters. Mean Girls was written by Tina Fey and Rosalind Wiseman. Mean Girls was produced by Lorne Michaels and Tony Shimkin. It was set in Toronto and Ontario. The languages are English, Vietnamese and German. It's a 1 hour and 37-minute film, and Mean Girls is a comedy teen film, and Mean Girls stars Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, Tina Fey and Amanda Seyfried. So the storyline is Katie joins a new public school and befriends Janice and Damien. They warn her to avoid the plastics, a group led by Regina. But things get worse when she falls in love with Aaron, Regina's ex-lover. So what did I think of Mean Girls? Mean Girls was one of the most funniest teen comedies I've seen. It's a great teen film. I mean, the characters have amazing chemistry together. I mean, like, the characters in the film were interesting. I can get through these characters. I love the characters. I love every character in the film. So, it was heartwarming. It was funny. It was smart. It was done right. It was just a fantastic comedy. I was laughing. I was enjoying myself. There was a few times I didn't laugh because some parts were just so dumb. But other than that, the rest of this film was so funny because I was laughing at the part. Mean Girls is without a doubt Lindsay Lohan's best film she's ever done. Other than The Parent Trap. Because in this film, Lindsay Lohan is the main character of the film, the protagonist of the story. And yeah, some of my friends like this film as well, I think. But I like this film as well. I thought this film was amazing. This film doesn't only tell a great story, but it tells us who the characters are, and that's interesting. So it tells a great story about a coming of age high school film, which is just a great high school movie. I loved it. It reminds me of when I was in Treetops. Yeah. And also this film is about telling lies and spreading rumours. That's what Mean Girls is about. That's what this film's literally about, and I enjoyed myself watching this film. And I had a great time watching this film. I had a great time watching this film. I was entertained throughout the most part, and also I would like to say that every character in this film was casted very well. Just right characters, right story, just characters who have amazing chemistry on screen. They know what they're doing, and yeah. So my favourite dialogue of the film is the Spring Fling dance. The Spring Fling dance where, yeah, it's like when, yeah, remember I had my prom at Treetops. Yeah, I remember that, my prom. When I was in year 11 and I left year 11 because we had our prom. That was just like that. It was just a fun movie overall. Loved every second of this film. It isn't like my overall favourite film of all time. It's not one of my favourites of all time, but it was an entertaining watch. So let's talk about the halves. The first half, yeah, the first act of this film was a bit slow, but it's soon got used to it. So yeah, got a bit slow. which unfortunately didn't need to happen, because that's what happens. Throughout the first half of the film it got slow, and yeah, so that's all I've got to say. The second half soon picked the film up. So yeah, I was laughing through the second half, especially where someone was watching the horror film and then someone was dressed up as Lindsay Lohan dressing up was just so funny. I was laughing. This was also one of my favourite dialogues. I could consider that as one of them because I was laughing. This one was good, really was, and the first half had one of my favourite scenes ever. I just love the third half for the sake of it. So yeah, and today I watched it at home, watched it downstairs, and I enjoyed this film. I was laughing, I was gagging, it was just such a good film. This film had some interesting characters, had interesting character development. Every character in this film was just likeable, and we can tell who the hero and the bad guy was. Not the bad guy, the bully and the hero. But this film was still good. So, yeah. The cast. Now, let's talk about Lindsay Lohan's character. Now, she's a great actress. She in this film gave an amazing performance as the main character of the story. She made a great main character of the Mean Girls film. Her acting in this film, she had some good acting chops in this film. So yeah, props for Lindsay Lohan. And next we're going to talk about Rachel McAdams. Now she's been in some films I've heard and I'm going to review from a few of her films. So like The Notebook and About Time and all that. But yeah, Rachel McAdams is also very has also got some acting chops to her, and she's a likeable actress. So yeah, props to Rachel McAdams as well. Tina Fey was great and liked her acting. And I liked her producing of this film. The writing she wrote. She wrote Mean Girls just pretty well. So yeah, she gave a pretty good performance. And Amanda Seyfried. Yeah, I'm also reviewing two of her films. Other two films, which are Letters to Juliet and Dear John. So yeah. So props to Amanda Seyfried. The direction was great. Could have been better. It could have been better. The direction was okay. The cinematography in this film I had a problem with. I didn't understand what the cinematography was. So yeah. The screenplay, the script in this film was amazing. The music was good. And the costumes were good. So my overall rating, I'm giving Mean Girls a 4 out of 5 stars. This film just has some amazing chops to it. So there you have it, my review of Mean Girls. If you want to watch more of my reviews, subscribe to Lewis Magic Movie Reviews. And type down in the comments below, let me know what you thought of my review, if you want to do that. And I'll see you very soon for my next review. Bye!